Well, the phone's dead. Right now I'm in El Nido in the Philippines, and today was boat stuff, and I brought a waterproof bag, but it turns out that bag is not super waterproof if you take it kind of far under the water. So that phone's gone. I don't know if I'll get any of that footage back. Fortunately, the best stuff started today. So I don't know. We're gonna kick the vlog off with something I've been very excited about. And that's mango. I've been pretty excited. It's like my main thing to do while I'm here is eat mango. And I don't really have cutlery. So we're gonna do it as God intended in the shower. Look at that! Oh my God. Keep dropping bits of mango. Now it's making sense why I'm standing here in my shorts. I'm not naked, I'm wearing shorts. There's mango on my shorts. Mission accomplished.
Anyway, what did I do today? Girl guy picked me up. I drove on the back of a motorbike to the beach. I made some new friends. Some Filipinos from Laguna. They were very sweet. Took care of me the whole day. I had a great time.
Vai no cabeleireiro, no esteticista, malha o dia inteiro, pinta de artista, saca dinheiro, vai de motorista, carro esporte, vai zoar na pista, final de semana, na casa de praia, só gastando grana, na maior gandaia, vai pra balada, no saco de estaca, com a sua tripa até de madrugada. Burguesinha, 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 só no filé. Burguesinha, 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 tem o que quer.
I'm peeing now.
No croissant, suquinho de maçã. Vai no cabeleireiro, no esteticista, o dia inteiro, vida de artista, saca dinheiro, vai de motorista, com seu carro esporte faz zoar na pista, final de semana,
So far, this has easily been the best day.
só gastando grana, na maior gandaia, vai pra balada, dança bate-estaca, com a sua tripa até de madrugada.
Then, at the end of the tour, they'd invited me out for a party, so I went to go have dinner with the two Australian guys I met yesterday.
Shinigan.
We all went, me and the Filipinos and the Australian guys,
Margarita with a calamansi.
to do karaoke. Bye bye guys. One Direction. Can't miss. But today was a really nice day. Probably the best so far. And it's only like day 3. So I'm really glad I'm here. Everybody's been so fun. But anyway, the tour's in 6 hours, so hopefully tomorrow will be a good day as well. Whew. This is corned beef breakfast and orange juice. And I didn't know you can get watermelon in green. So, just me today. Let's find some fishies. right here on the side of the boat. It's my favorite place to hang out. Get it? Hang out. Hang out. I believe this is the secret lagoon, because the lagoon is only accessible through there apparently. I think I almost died there. I need to eat. Aloe vera. Oh.
My tour today, I didn't really make any friends. Oh. I was the only foreigner on the boat. It was a big boat, it was like 30 people. I mean, I probably could have reached out trying to talk to people, but I felt like I was intruding, so it's probably my fault. This was a really good mango. My neck's sunburned. I've made it to Coron. I'm learning from my mistakes. You know, I'm going to take responsibility for the fact that I didn't have a super great day yesterday. It was my fault. I was too tired to socialize. I could have talked to them, but I didn't, so it's my fault. So, today, I'm going to just recharge my batteries so that tomorrow I can go chat with people on the island hopping boat. Breakfast! Good morning! Oh my god. Wow, it looks really bad on camera. Pretty sure these are sun blisters. They should go away, but today I'm being careful. I'm buying a hat. Way to Kayagan Lake, and apparently it's a little hike. This is my new strategy for maximum chillage. Some places they don't let you swim without a life vest, but you don't necessarily have to wear it. So, it holds my feet and my
Looks like all I needed was an attitude adjustment. Met some more people on the, on the tour.
Yeah, I wasn't by myself, so it was cool. I can also talk, I can't be sitting around waiting for people to talk to me. There's so many easy ways to do it. Also building a collection of injuries. I did that the other day. Going to lunch, I smashed it on a rock. Mosquito bites, but only on my foot. And I gashed up the other foot today on coral reef. Of course, there's my nose, which is... it's looking better. You remember in the morning it was fucking orange. Now it's just peeling, so that's good. So I've learned I have no survival skills whatsoever, and if it was a zombie apocalypse, I would be dead.
Hey guys. So I've made it to my accommodation in Buswanga. But I'm here very early. I have to wait for like 4 hours before I can check in. So, I got my book. I got this sweet hammock. Nothing more to say, really. Almost at the time where I can check in and get on with some other things, although I have been enjoying this. But now it's time for the most important part, which is to go over there, find a majestic spot to piss in nature, as God intended.
So once I got here, I spent most of the time chilling.
It's time for some therapy.
And then I booked myself in for a tour late at night. I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought it would be another joiner, but it turned out...
Tour time? It's just me, so let's have a good time.
It was literally just me and the guy. So me and him went out on the kayak into the river, which was still and gorgeous. And then once it got dark, you could see fireflies in the mangrove trees. I'm not sure how much I got on my camera, but the fireflies were cool. There were a lot of them.
If you are looking like that, if it's totally dark, you can...
I managed to catch a couple in my hand. There was one that stayed with me like the whole way back. And also the plankton, you could put your hand in the water and shake it, and it was like stars in the water. The kayak was see-through, so looking at the bottom of the kayak, you just see stars passing underneath you, because obviously the kayak's disturbing them in the water. It was like being in Star Wars or something and going through hyperspeed, it was beautiful. Then and then now I'm back here. They've closed dinner early, so I'm gonna have sleep for dinner, and then go up and have an early breakfast. I'm thinking pancakes with mango. Mango and banana pancake. Oh my god, a crab. 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 Oh, okay, he went. I'm in Cebu on my way to Bohol. Layover. I'm in desperate need of some nail clippers because my toes look disgusting. So it's time to do what I believe is the most Filipino thing you can possibly do, second only to Jollibee, which is go to the mall. A little food review time. Now I'm not gonna lie, not everything I've eaten here has been a banger, but holy goated, holy fucking shit, these motherfuckers do nice fried chicken.
And I don't mean Jollibee, yeah? Fuck Jollibee, to be honest. You know what? Just basic fried chicken sucks. But that, chicken in asal, and also just the ham chicken I had on like my first day, bah, peng. Like, it's kind of the nicest chicken I ever had. Crispy, barbecued, with not just enough like flavoring, a little sauce, and slightly too much rice. I get it. I get why Jollibee exists. Because So, I'm in Bohol now for the next 4 nights. Is going to be back to tour. And this place is, it seems fairly social. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a switch up from the last couple of days. In a couple of minutes, I'm going to go for dinner with some people I've met here. And then tomorrow, it's the countryside tour. It begins. This morning I woke up early, went to go see a place where they make salt. And there was the Tarzir Sanctuary. So some little bitty monkeys, little monkeys. And then now we've just been doing the ATV at the Chocolate Hills. Although they're not chocolate right now, they're green because it's still been raining a little bit. But next I think is lunch on the Lobok River. Boat time. The options were a canoe, kayak, or a moana boat. And I didn't know what the last one meant. So you know I chose it. Let me tell you, she was not pulling her weight on the boat. I need a better co-pilot. Woke up bright and early this morning at about 5:30 a.m. Dolphins in the wild. So many dolphins. There's a crab. I don't know why. Normally I'm really afraid of crabs, but the thrill of adventure is making me do okay. The water's pretty warm over there. Was to see a sea turtle, so accomplished that immediately. That was sick. He was massive. That was very cool. The tour guides have been calling this bad weather. Bro, it's still nice.
Even if it's cloudy, it's warm. You can see the fish. Pretty good, all things considered.
That was probably the best snorkeling I've done here. There were so many fish, and the water was so clear.
Now, I'm a bit tired. So, it's time for one of my trademark ocean naps. This is a bit hard with one hand.
What's up, vlog? So, I'm here in Cebu City at the end of part 2. Act 2 was fairly uneventful, actually. It was pretty just chill. I'm used to how things work now, so time is going a lot quicker. Honestly, nothing huge to say. Just saw some nice things. That was definitely the best snorkeling I ever on the trip. That was really good. Act 3 promises to be a little bit different. I've actually spent the first day here now. I arrived and I wasn't really sure what was going on. It didn't really seem like this was a social hostel. But now, I've had a couple beers, I've played some beer pong, I've done some karaoke. I didn't record any of it, but I've made some friends. I've definitely come a long way. I don't think I could have... I literally just walked downstairs, approached a table. No, I walked downstairs, I got a beer, and approached a table and said, hey, can I hang out with you guys? And I don't think the me from 2 weeks ago would have been able to do that. So we've come a long way. So yeah, Act 3 I think is going to be a bit more social. A bit more with the flow, which I think is the real spirit of the Philippines, I've learned. I'm going to see what life is like in the city with some randos I met today.
Say hello! Say hello! Say hello, bro! Big ol' spider! What's going on?
Hello guys, we're going to Scandinavian! Woo, woo.
Can you explain where we are and how we got here?
Yes, we are now at
Yes.
We are now at Mobile, and we're like with 2.5 hour bus, and we're sleeping here in a hostel for 2 days. It's very nice.
Because Cebu was boring.
Boring, very boring, and this is the shit, right? These are our tour guides. Yeah! Let's go!
This is about to be the greatest piss or nap of my life. I haven't decided yet.
street feels like the most actual travelling I'm doing. It's more improvised, and I'm actually meeting more people. And now it's about 10:30 p.m. and I have to be awake and out the door at 3 a.m. to go see whale sharks. So
it's 2 a.m. or no, 3 a.m. and we're going to see the whale sharks. Yay! We're also
yay. Then it was a 2.5 hour, more like 3 hour drive over here. And then it's we just have to wait a little while before it's our turn on the boat.
So all in all, 6 hours, 7 hours of just kind of doing nothing. It's been 3 hours, and it's time. Everybody say whale shark. Whale shark. So we're kind of thinking, fuck, I really hope this is worth it, because this is kind of long. Oh wow, that was worth it. Holy shit, massive.
Oh my god!
There's the church. Well, it's time to go, but that was very cool. That was sick. We've come to Sardine, to this beach, on the chance that we'd see the sardine run, which Google said wouldn't be here. So we said, all right, we'll just come to the beach and just have a nice time. And there I am swimming around, and suddenly, all of a sudden, the shore drops away, and there is a wall of fish. So I've quickly gone back to get my water and summon the gang, and we're going back to see the sardines. Okay, I can't see because I gave Eric my goggles, but I think they're here. Yeah? This is actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I was not expecting something called Sardine Run to be cool, but just seeing so many of them. Okay, sardines don't flash, right? It must be from the occasional one, like turns around a little so that the sunlight hits it in a funny way. But it just looks like the whole thing's electric.
So, it's 10 in the morning, last day in Malbao. Gotta go get my laundry, and then it's
bus back to Cebu, taking the plane from Cebu to Manila. For now, ciao Mango.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting in the evening come.
I made it to Cebu airport. That was close. The traffic for the bus was really bad, and I thought I was going to miss it. I had to say goodbye to those guys very quickly, but we're here, and I'm going to see if I can find some lechon. I have finally found lechon in Cebu. It's just in the airport, so I don't know if that's going to affect how good it is, but here you go, Angel. I'm trying lechon. As it should be done with samiglay. It's very soft. I was actually kind of expecting this to be ass.
So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the
I want to find a nice park. I found Quezon Memorial Park. There's a big food park, so I think I'm just going to wander around eating. I think now is an apt moment to do a little food review. What was the best things I ate? Straight off the bat, I'm thinking fried tilapia back in El Nido with rice and that little that dish which is I keep forgetting what it is, but it's pumpkin, squash, and some kind of beans. Ow! Nice. Have to give a huge shout out to margaritas made with calamansi. It seems basic, but I think the absolute best thing I ate was chicken in a sal. I had ham chicken on like my first day. That was good. And then I had chicken in a sal on my one night layover in Cebu. Wow, that was really good. I destroyed that chicken. I don't even really like chicken. That was good. Fried tilapia, chicken in a sal, lechon. Philippines, barbecued meat. That is the thing to get. Obviously, I've had mangoes and more mango shakes than I've ever had in my life, which I was not expecting. Shout out to corned beef with rice and egg. Of all the breakfast, I think it's called silog. Of all the sort of like breakfast foods where it's hot dog with rice, or beef tapa with rice, or tocino with rice, which is pretty good by the way. Corned beef with rice. I don't think you're supposed to be in there, little fella. Pretty much at the end of the journey, all I have left is today and tomorrow, and then I go home. So it's about time to reflect on everything I've done. I think a lot of this trip has gone in ways that I didn't expect, and I've done things that I didn't think I would do, met people I didn't think I would, done things I wasn't sure I was able to. You know, I've had some highs and some lows. But looking back, I've accomplished pretty much everything I set out to do. When I left, and I didn't really know exactly what I was getting myself into. But my goals were I wanted to see some cool things, see some cool nature, see some animals, and I've absolutely done that. I was apprehensive at meeting new people, but I wanted to make new friends. I wasn't sure if I would, but I've met some really nice people. In fact, I think the best days I've had, my favorite days have really been with the people that I met that I really liked, with new friends. You know, one of my favorite moments was accidentally finding the sardines. And you know, what made me happy wasn't necessarily seeing the sardines, but was running back and saying to Eric and Gabrielle, "Oh, I found the sardines. If you guys want to see," and then they did come out and see, and then seeing their reactions of whoa, and being grateful for that. I called them out there. That was really nice. And now that I'm at the end, I think I understand what this journey's been about, and also what this film has been about the whole time. It's been about romance, not just in terms of women, but
in terms of the love you have for animals, for nature, for your friends, you know, both, you know, your old friends and new friends, for your family who I miss, for myself, even the love you have for God, which I don't know if I'm a religious person leaving this trip, but I'm definitely more. So my heart is very full leaving the Philippines. It's definitely been a romantic holiday, a romantic adventure. Yeah, I'm very glad I came. So, should shout out everybody who I think, you know, I have to thank for this. The new people I've met, so James and Ed, Ray, Kat, M, James, Reese, Gabrielle, Eric, Anouk, Vincent and Glenn, and you know, my old friends. You know, couldn't have done it without the Filipinos I know back home. Thanks Janelle, thanks JM for your suggestions and for your help. Angel, there's no way I could have done this without you, bro. I owe everything to you. Really, I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. Thank you, bro. I'm very grateful. To the friends, also my friends that helped me when I was feeling really sad. Sophie, Cindy, thank you. My heart is very full. And if I do this again, I want to do this. I want to do this with my friends. I know I can do this alone, but I know the kind of person I am. I really want to share this with, you know, the people I love. Mom, I hope you're crying a little, and I hope I made my friends laugh. If anyone wants to come traveling with me, let's go to Iceland, or let's go skydiving in New Zealand. I want to share these experiences with you guys.